Hey guys, welcome to my Sunday breakdown review of Dragon Ball Super, Attack on Titan, and UFC 211. All very enjoyable things. I loved the Super episode. It was everything a Gohan fan would want and more. I'm a big fan of the Mystic Gohan form, so and it's interesting because I guess like in Dragon Ball Z, it just seemed like it's not so much a form; it's just Gohan's powers unlocked. But in Super, it's more like he charges up into it, just like Super Saiyan or anything, and the bang comes out, and that means he's in ultimate form or mystic form. So yeah, it was a good episode. Gohan and Piccolo approached Goku and Tenshinhan to have a bit of a tag team battle, which is actually playing just now. Actually, Tien proved to be completely utterly useless. I'm not quite sure why he's even in the tournament at this point. I'm sure they could have just got someone else. I know Frieza's going to be coming in to replace Majin Buu. Surely, I mean, Pycon or someone. He's dead, but they could have got somebody. But then again, Frieza's dead, so they're bringing him back. I don't know. Anyway, Gohan was really the star of that fight too because he was just messing things up, destroyed the fighting arena, and in which Tien said, "Oh, no more, no more. Let's stop this. You've just destroyed everything." But that wasn't enough for Gohan. Gohan wanted to test his abilities against his father, which is, I guess, test the wall, and that's Goku. So he took on Goku, held his own, and at the request of Gohan, Goku then charged to full power, which is blue, and then Kaioken blue. And Gohan went charged to his full mystic power, and they went for a one-on-one. I guess like a strike off, anime style of like kind of like when you see like even like a samurai anime where they like, except this one was like a punch in the air, and Gohan came up short, but obviously earned everybody's respect. It was an amazing fight. He showed an aggression he hasn't shown in a long time, and also Gohan's never really shown it much, for training and stuff. It's always been he's always had to have his back against the wall, which is kind of in the situation, except he showed like a more of a Saiyan drive, which was really awesome. And yeah, even though Gohan lost the fight, Goku was so impressed, and he should be. I mean, Goku has to. And don't forget, he has to charge up into these different forms and become a god level and all that. Gohan is just Gohan. Mr. Gohan is just him untapping his potential. And he even told Goku. Goku was like, "Oh, you're not gonna go Super Saiyan." He's like, "No, I'm gonna unleash my power. Well, I'm gonna reach a different level on my own in my own way." And it's awesome that Gohan's got this confidence and this swag because he's gonna need it. And so at the end of the fight, Goku then told everyone that and Gohan that he's the leader for Universe 7. And it's a big responsibility for Gohan, but it also hints that Gohan's probably going to be the last man standing, which is what we're all really hoping for. So yeah, it was an awesome episode. Looking forward to the next one. I think they're going to realize that they are, because it says in the preview that there's something wrong with Majin Buu. So maybe they just touch briefly at the very end that Majin Buu can't compete, and then maybe either in that episode or the next episode they're going to get Frieza, and I'm guessing maybe they're going to all arrive to the Tournament of Power on that next, so not next episode but the week after. So we're gearing towards the tournament. I'm assuming Universe 7 wins, but I'm assuming they win by Gohan, and I feel that if they do win, I'm pretty sure Goku's just going to use the Universe 7 Dragon Balls just to wish everyone back, or everyone with a good moral level back. So yeah, as a moral level. I don't even really know what that means. I'm guessing just who's the most powerful and good-spirited people. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, it was a good episode, and yeah, I just can't wait for this tournament. But worried about Vegeta though. He's my favorite character, and it doesn't show a lot of him. But I'm guessing because I hear he's going to be training at Dende's. Maybe he's going to step up his level. But at this point, I think he's still number 2, but he's had to take kind of a backseat because this is more Gohan's show for this time. So for Attack on Titan, it was a great episode. Eren just showed his disgust for Reiner and Bertold and took on Reiner one-on-one. He was getting beaten for the most part until he remembered some combat training that he'd had with Annie, where she taught him some kind of judo throws and a bit of jiu-jitsu type of submission and ground game stuff. So it was really awesome. Someone who's a fan of MMA and martial arts. It was really cool to see these Titans going at it and doing some some actual fighting. So yeah, Aaron got Reiner down, got him in the armbar, tore off his arm, and so Reiner then started just doing these spear tackles into him, and then Aaron was ordered to try and get him down so they can try and get his legs at least so that they can ground him and then attempt to either kill him or just get him out of the Titan form. So Aaron got him in a guillotine, but he wasn't able to really get his legs. But that he didn't have to, because Mikasa, from her training, remember, just like in anyone that's got armor, they've got weak points. So where behind his legs, the I guess around his knee area or behind his knee, it was open. So she managed to slash it, but I guess Reiner knew what was going on, and so he proceeded to push Aaron's body while he was, I guess, in Aaron's guard. I can't believe I'm saying this for Attack on Titan. And pushed them to a point where Berthold could just fall right on top of them. So I'm guessing in the next episode, that's how they're gonna capture Eren and get away. Because he also threw Ymir into his mouth and swallowed her. I don't think he killed her. So anyway, it was a great fight. Actually, I think I got the sound on. Sorry about that. But yeah, it was an awesome episode. Really looking forward to where it's going next. We're getting closer to where Eren and the gang are actually going to discover the secrets of their world and read the memoirs of Grisha Jaeger. So I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, awesome Attack on Titan episode. It's finally the season's picked up and I'm loving it. So yeah, enjoyed it too. And finally, UFC 211, really enjoyed it. The first fight was crap. It was between, I forgot the guy's name, but he was World Series of Fighting's, I think, middleweight and light heavyweight champion. I could be wrong. It was so unrememberable. That's why I'm not even going to bother remembering his name. You have to deliver more than that. But other than that fight, everything just started stepping up. So Frankie, gave the answer to Yair Rodriguez. Really gutted about that because I really like Yair, but Frankie, I'm a fan of him as well. I mean, he's a legend, and he just did what he did to Cub Swanson. Just halted his progression to reaching a title shot. But Yair will be back. He obviously exposed the holes in his game where it's grappling. When you're coming up against an elite grappler like Frankie Edgar and someone that isn't just going to hold you, they're going to bust you up. Like, his eye was just fully closed, and it was a sad way for him to lose because he didn't actually get knocked out. It was a TKO by stoppage, from cuts, so it wasn't really the best way for Yair to lose a match, and especially considering his first loss. But it was to Frankie Edgar. So, and see, we never got to see Conor fight Frankie, and I imagine they'll probably go down very similar. But then again, Conor's not a dumb fighter, he's been able to beat grapplers himself before, but not at the level of Frankie. But I don't think that's ever going to happen at this point. So anyway, that fight was good. What else was there? The Jorge, I think that's in the back. Jorge Masvidal and Damian Maia was a good match. It was, I'm a big fan of Jorge Masvidal, but I also really thought that Damian deserved to get his title shot, and so he deserved the win. It was really like a bit of a draw in a sense, but Damian did control more of the fight with his grappling when it counted, so I can understand why he won that match. But I love how Jorge came out with the Scarface music, and he's really embraced his new gimmick, and I've seen him on a few podcasts, and then I think he's a pretty cool guy, so I'm sure he'll be back. I have a feeling that they're going to fight again, and hopefully Damian will be champion at that point, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. There was the women's title fight. That was freaking... Joanna's just... I'm a big fan of Joanna. And she's a true champion because she has the skill to show... she's like a Demetrius Johnson. She's not... She's always improving. She never really shows any signs of... she's the kind of person, she gets a second gear like halfway through the fights. And these 5-round fights, I knew she wouldn't win by a finish, but she proved that she just gets better every time, and she's becoming a legend in her own right, and she won fair and square. I mean, she just dominated. It looked like a bit shaky at times. I mean, she had a huge hematoma on her head, but yeah, Andrade just didn't have the answer really. She's more of a brawler, and it just doesn't work with someone who's got amazing Muay Thai skill and is able to control the fight. So yeah, Joanna's the shit. Um, I'm sure I'm forgetting another fight, but the heavyweight title fight, man, Stipe is a gangster. He's the man. Steel pick. You 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 go and messed up Junior, man. I don't know if Junior's gonna be able to bounce back from this, but I mean he hasn't been the same since the Kane fights. But I don't think it really mattered in this fight because Junior looked really good coming into the fight. You see some of the embedded footage in there. He looked like he improved in this fight against Ben Rothwell. Showed a lot of new techniques, new skill, a lot more kicks, and so he used these kicks to try and chop down. I keep trying to say Steel, but against Stipe, but it didn't really matter in the end because Stipe just waited for his opportunity, got a 1-2 and a real solid crack, and just knocked him down, and then just TKO with just laid a barrage of strikes on the down Junior, and it was all over in the first round. And I mean that was my prediction. Actually, it's funny. I knew he was going to knock out Junior. He's won every fight since the Junior fight via stoppage. I mean, KO, TKO, it's the same thing, really. He's knocked out everybody. Beat the crap out of Mark Hunt, Verdum, Junior over him. I think the only person left for him is Kane, and he's a true legend. Plus, if he beats Kane in his next fight, he breaks the record for most consecutive wins as UFC heavyweight champion. So he's built a legacy. And I was watching the post-fight conference, and he was just really like, "Look, it's all the same to me. I'm just here to, I'm just here to fight. I'm here to win, and I like being champ, and that's it. I don't care about all the historic stuff, whether it happens or not. It just comes with winning." And he's just an awesome guy, blue collar guy. He's a fireman, nice dude. The guy can fight, man. He can box, he can wrestle, he can do it all. And the best part is he's just knocking mofos out, man. And I love it. I'm a big fan. I love how he's got this whole Cleveland, swag to him. He comes out to Machine Gun Kelly, and he's such a Cleveland proud dude. And yeah, the guy's just a freaking monster. So I really enjoyed that. Yeah, so it was my Sunday stuff, really. Just being really chilling, just trying to get over the cold and the weather and all that. But yeah, special mention to also a recommendation, really, is if you get a chance, watch the movie Get Out. I managed to go see it with my girl on the Friday. We went to the drive-in, so it was quite cozy. We just sit in our car, and it's a cool thing. I hope they bring that to New Zealand, man. But yeah, we were watching that movie, and I don't know. I'm not black, but as brown boys, we kind of lump ourselves in that same kind of group. So when I was watching, I was like, God damn, man. I don't know if it's every brother's nightmare when you go out with like a girl of a different race or whatever. But it was a really good movie. It was funny. It was scary. It was not so much scary. It was just really lift you at the edge of your seat, especially for me, because I was like, oh, they better not fucking kill this guy. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, if you get time, go watch that movie. And yeah, I might try and compress my wrestling stuff into just one single video. I think splitting them out, it doesn't really need to. There's a lot of filler matches that don't really need to have that much in-depth review. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to do another one, I'll wait for Raw and SmackDown to be finished, and I'll break that down for you guys. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, subscribe and like my stuff. Cheers. 'Cause I gotta know, so say something.